RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning. RBB, a live morning talk show that gives you the ability to get the coach you need, strategist you wish you could afford, social media manager and strategist, marketing strategist, project manager, certified OBM, VA, business startup strategist, profit strategist, web strategist, email funnel strategist, sales page strategist, PR strategist, time management, mindset, and overall business development strategist. We answer it all. With over 25 years of business experience, both in corporate and small business worlds, we really can answer it all.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, September 10th. I hope everybody is having a great day today, and I hope that you are looking to have a super successful day. I'm sorry, I'm having a very, very tough time. My grandmother has been put in hospice, and she has hours, maybe a couple days, and having a tough time today, ladies. But I wanted to be here to follow through on what I'm supposed to do. So here we are. We're going to talk about sales. And today, we're talking about what is an effective sales process. Good morning, Sandra. Thank you for being with us today. What's an effective sales process? Well, yesterday we talked about a customer journey and what our customer journey looks like. You need to give customers a process for your sale. How do you go from point A to point B? On a website, when you are looking at somebody's website and really wanting them to draw them into purchasing from you, you need to take them on a journey. So that is that other piece of customer journey. But when you are posting on a Facebook group or a LinkedIn page or any of those things, you also need to take them on an effective sales journey. You never go directly into sales. You will notice the little lyrics I changed. It's all about the sales, not spamming. You don't friend somebody on Facebook and then automatically tell them what you do in a Facebook message. And would you like to hear more? That's spam. Don't do that. And any MLM, and that's 99.9% of the time, if somebody does that, that's MLM, that somebody has taught them to do. That's horrible. And don't do it. Like, give me a break. I've gotten in the last, couple of weeks, probably 50 or 60 friend requests. And I generally accept them. I always check out the person's profile first to see if they actually, have a real profile. I don't accept anybody without looking at their profile. I don't care if they have mutual friends or not, because there's too many spam accounts out there. So I look at the profile, and if the profile has if there's a lot of stuff on it, I don't even necessarily read what the stuff is, just has a decent timeline of things on it, then I accept it. And then I always give it a day or two. I do message people, not every time, because I do fall behind and things like that. But I tend to message people and say, hi, thank you for friend requesting me. Tell me a little bit about yourself. And I tell them about myself. I do mention that I'm a CEO of a marketing agency, but that's where it ends. I don't pitch them, nothing else, but I tell them I'm a rock star wife, and I play the bass, and I sing, and I have a 21-year-old who owns his own business, and I go into those more personal aspects of my life. Yes, I'm a CEO. That's part of who I am. But I don't turn it into a sales pitch. And I very rarely in the first 10 to 15 conversations with somebody will even think about that unless they friended me to specifically talk to me about that. They have to bring it up. I never do. Now, somebody from an MLM sends me a message and pitches me the first time that I immediately turn around and pitch them back. First, I take them to task for being rude. Secondly, I'm happy to teach you how to sell correctly and without being considered a spam. And so I go through that whole entire thing. And I have gotten clients by pitching back before. That doesn't always happen. Usually I get unfriended very, very quickly, amazingly enough. But I do try to pitch back. Why not? You're going to pitch me, I'm going to pitch you. But it's all about building connections, and a sales process is about building connections. I come from marketing since way before there was social media. Yes, I feel old when I say that. But sales has always been social. So effective sales for me, way back when, was getting to know the person I was talking to, getting to know about their family, their kids, their likes, their dislikes, their favorite food, their favorite way to have their coffee, all of those things. Now, I worked in a major corporation office, and I was an executive assistant to a whole entire sales team. And we frequently had customers come in the door, and these customers were for major stores, major businesses, things like that. They weren't like a one-on-one business. They weren't like a small entrepreneur type thing coming in the door. They were Best Buy, except for there's no Best Buy. I guess it would have been Circuit City coming in and talking to them, things like that. And I made sure that when they came in and I served them coffee and took notes and things like that, that I was paying attention, because the sales guy was responsible for paying attention to taking the notes for the actual sale and all of those details. I was sitting there to pay attention, and how did they take their coffee? What little things, what are their likes, their dislikes? What little things are they mentioning around the conversation, so that the next time they came in, because it was never just a one conversation thing. So the next thing they came in, I was thinking about what they needed before they needed it, and knew what they wanted before they wanted it. And my sales team would consistently say, you are the reason why they paid attention. You set us up for success. So how are you setting yourself up for success with a conversation before it really happens? Get to know who that person is before you get on that connection call. Take the time to troll their Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn account, and look at their website, know what they offer, know who they are, because they have shared some personal things and all of that. Ask them those questions. Get to know them. Your initial consult for the call should not be, okay, let's get started. What can I sell to you? How can I be helpful to you in your business? Well, yes, that's the point of the call, but good morning. How are you? How was your dog? I saw that you got a new puppy. How is your new puppy doing? Oh, I saw that picture of your new car. Gorgeous. I mean, pay attention to those things. Congratulations on your daughter graduating from college. I mean, whatever that is, show that you took notice of them, and you took notice of them outside of the business capacity. That is a piece of an effective sales process. If somebody is, and I don't always do this, but in a Facebook group, when somebody posts a question and they're looking for something really specific, sometimes I'll take the time to go to their profile before I even answer that question, bring up another tab, go to their Facebook profile, see what they're doing, see how they're doing. And part of my pitch inside of a group is, oh, I took a look at your Instagram. I see where you're really struggling, and here's a couple pieces of advice. I took the time to invest in them. Investing in somebody is part of your sales process. That is a very, very effective way to, one, get them to take notice, because you're not just going, me, I could do it. You're proving to them you can. Excuse me, my throat is still bothering me. You're also taking the time to get to know them, and that will further your conversations in the next conversation, or your initial consult call with them for bringing them on board, and all of those things. Building a relationship, especially as a small business owner, is very, very important. Now, our clients, we have clients that we build personal relationships with. We also have clients that we just provide services for. Neither is a bad tactic, but our initial sales call every time with everybody involves some personal conversation. I don't think I've ever gotten on a phone call with anybody, a prospective client or anyone, and not ask them how they were doing today. What's the weather like where you are? I mean, those icebreaker type conversations are important to growing a relationship with somebody. And we should be doing that in our social media as well. When somebody reaches out to you, somebody comment back. Get involved in a conversation, drive that conversation. People take notice of that. That is a very, very effective sales process. And it is very, very, very easy. Take 2 minutes. That's all it takes is 2 minutes to pay attention to something like that. I'm actually going to leave it there today because I'm getting some messages from family. So you ladies have an amazing day today. I want you to remember to rise, become, and be. Remember, we have a contest going on. Check the pin post at the top of this page and jump in and have a conversation with us and ask your questions. If you have sales questions, if you have any questions ever on anything that you know that we talk about around here, please ask. We're always happy to ask them. Today, remember to rise, become, and be in your business. And I hope you have an amazing Tuesday. Bye-bye.
RBB Morning Show, the coach, mentor, marketing, and social media strategist you need each and every morning.